Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of MLB 14 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 31, and as you see here, we are getting ready for a big series here against New York, the New York Yankees. I see there's Sabathia and Verlander, but actually I decided by just looking at our standings and just mathematically how I think it may turn out to be for this season, I decided to go ahead and we're going to actually flash forward some. I think we're going to go into the month of September. As you see here, we're 9 games out of first place, and there you see the White Sox are in second place. They're at 8.5, and of course we're looking at the wild card standings. There you see Athletics and Red Sox there are pretty much right now locked in, not completely locked in, but they're, by the looks of it, have a great shot at the wild card positions there. And of course there we are 16.5 games out of first place, and that's what I'm kind of worried about, is that the White Sox and Indians are playing really great baseball right now, and I believe we have a series coming up with the White Sox here. I believe it's a 3-game series, and we have a 4-game series against Cleveland. So we're going to try to see what that's going to be like. So we're going to actually go ahead and sim, and we're going to get ready for the San Francisco series, which San Francisco will be in town here, and it's a 3-game series against them. So we'll see here, we win the series against the Yankees 2-1. As for the White Sox, it looks like we won that one 2-1 also. And then Cleveland, of course, there we win the final game there of the series, so we can't really gain any ground against them, but we do against the White Sox there. So we'll go ahead and get ready. There you see 60 and 80 for the Giants, and there you see 62 and 78 for the Tigers. So we're down by 3 here, bottom of the second here, nobody out, and there you see that curveball right there, again outside, and then Bonds cannot get a hold of it. There you see Baumgartner, very happy to see Bonds not connecting with that one right there, as he's been on pretty much a good streak here, hitting, not really hitting the ball out of the park, but really doing a great job of taking advantage of his at-bats here. So 0 for 1 for the day, and he struck out back in the second. So bottom of the fourth here, down by 5, nobody on board, 2 outs, and this one gets skied up there. This one's going back. This has had potential to get out of the ballpark, and this one is gone. Dead center right there for Theo Bonds. That's a nice home run right there. This is 27th home run there in this ball game. Now, in the last 10 games, Bonds has hit, before this series has started, in the last 10 games, Bonds has hit 4 home runs, and now was coming into the game with 26 home runs, and now has hit his 27th. And we'll see here in the replay, this one, he just gets all of it and hits that one dead center on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I did change his batting stance from Pujols to Ken Griffey Jr., and the reason I did that was I decided that I was kind of messing around with his height and whatnot, and I saw, Ken Griffey Jr. was he always had a great stance that I really enjoyed in video games. So I said, you know what, let's do that. So I went ahead and tried that. So there you see a nice base hit right there for Bonds, and that one gets past this Panda right there and eats him up that time. So there you see a single for him there for Bonds for the day. So there are 14 points right there. That will go to his attributes. But going into more of the batting stance, I decided to use the Griffey stance just because it just looked more better for him, because he's the same height as Griffey and around about the same weight when Griffey was in his prime. So there you see we end up ending the 8th there with down by a run here, 5-4, and there you see the final score, 5-4. Baumgartner gets his 10th win of the game, or 10th win of the year. Of course, Verlander gets 13th loss of the year, and Bonds is 2 for 4 for the day. A home run, 2 RBI, and 2 runs that he scored, and also a strikeout. So we'll go ahead and go into game 2. We're going to be a pitch hitter here in the 8th inning, and we'll see what we can do here as we lose the first game of this series. So but yeah, the Griffey stance, I really looked at it and I'm thinking, like, what, this might actually work out here. And of course I changed it right before the Yankees series, when I did that. So hey, it worked out. So bottom of the 8th here, and we see an 0-2 pitch, and oh, not a good one. This one gets on his hands, and this one's going to get popped up to dead center field right there, and that will end the day for Bonds there. As you see here, we are trailing by 2 here as we end the 8th here. 3-2-1, and I'll go ahead and we'll see here the ending of the game here in just a bit. And the final game, final score 3-1 here in game 2 against the Giants here. 3-1, and we lose this one by 2. So we've now lost the first 2 games of this series and have to now try to see if we can win the rubber match here coming up against San Francisco in this next game. So you see the standings right now. We're now 10.5 games out of first place, and look who jumped us, the Twins. They have jumped us. They were in 3rd place there. Now the White Sox are now in 3rd place, and of course the Royals there in 4th. In 5th. So the White Sox are now in 4th. The Twins jumped us and got into 2nd now. So we definitely have to try to win this series. Here, bottom of the 1st here, 2 outs, 2-0 is the score. Giants are up by 2. And then you see a nice hit right there. This one goes deep. This one goes back. And yes, this one is long gone. Home run, Theo Bonds. That is number 28th of the season right there. As a 2-run shot gets Bonds and his team on the board here. And that one is dead left. He pulled the hell out of that ball and get it right up there near the scoreboard there. So a nice shot right there. 30 points for his attributes right there. We'll see here the replay. And this one, he's seen that one and he painted that one. Long gone right there. That ball is sky high, and that's a souvenir there for a Tigers fan out there. So bottom of the 2nd here, bottom of the 4th, 2-2. Ball game, 2-2 pitch, and there you see a nice hit right there to left field again. This time it's going to get him a base hit there for the day. So there you see 20 points for that at bat right there, and a nice swing right there, pulling that one, but this time keeping it in the ballpark there to shallow left field there. So a nice base hit right there for Bonds. And we'll go ahead and take a look at back in the 1st inning there, the home run that he hit, and hopefully this is a sign that maybe he'll hit a 2nd one in this ball game here. Of course, we're hoping and wishing for that, so we'll see what he can do. So bottom of the 6th here, we're up by a run here, an 0-2 pitch here, runner at 1st, and there you see a grounder right there to the shortstop, who gets the double play and ends the inning right there. So there you see a double play right there on Bonds as he slaps that one. And this one gets pulled into a double play right there, and that's a killer right there, a momentum killer for any team, as Bonds gets the out right there. So we'll go ahead and we'll sim now, and we'll see how this game turns out. A tie now, 3-all here in the top of the 9th here, and we'll see what the Tigers can do here when it comes to the pitching. And of course, Miguel is up, and then now Bonds is up. So there you see 2 for 3 for the day, a home run and a single for Bonds, and we'll see what he can do in this ball game. So tie 3-3, bottom of the 9th here. 0-2 pitch, and that forcing fastball right on him right there in the zone, but just could not pull the trigger quick enough to get a hit there. So Bonds is now down for the day with a strikeout. As you see there, 2 for 4 for Bonds, home run and 2 RBIs. We win the ball game 4-3. Jabba Chamberlain gets his 5th win of the year, and we win we don't win the series, but we do win the rubber match of the series. So there you see our next team that we're going to have to get ready for will be Kansas City. As you see, we have Kansas City, a 3-game series, Cleveland also a 3-game series, and I can't remember who else was there on that thing. So we got a lot of divisional games coming up here. So as you see here, we have 10 games out of first place, and we really need to make up some ground here, especially against the Indians. We have to win the series against the Indians, and that'll be a 3-game weekend series there, or actually I should say home in Detroit. So we'll look at the league leaders before we end this episode, and we'll see here how everyone's doing here so far in the last month of the season. There you see 28 home runs for Theo. There you see 66 RBIs, averages at 237 for the year with 92 hits and 389 at bats. And we'll see here, he has 1 stolen base, 17 doubles, and I'm trying to look and see where strikeouts out. I don't see them. But we'll go ahead and look at some of the awards that we could possibly win. There you see we're in first place for the American League Rookie of the Year right there, and that's something we really are hoping that we can win for him this year, maybe as a consolation prize to this season. By the looks of it, if we don't make it, which we really got to win every single divisional game to get there, and also hopefully, in the meanwhile, we have to hope that they lose quite a bit, so we can gain some ground. This will probably be the only highlight of the year. So there you see possibility of winning the Rookie of the Year. So as we look here, we got a 3-game series against Kansas City, and then another 3-game series against Cleveland. So that will be actually the next episode here on Theo Bonds Road to the Show. We'll play that series, and depending how those games go, we will try to see if we can win a decent amount of games with those 2 series coming up, which I guess you could say mathematically we're probably already out. We'll probably end up simming the rest of this the series and getting ready for season 2 coming up. So that is it for this episode, you guys, of MLB Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. Definitely check out other great series here on the ESGNet. The links are down below in the description. Also check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, also please subscribe and check out other, like I said, other great series here on the channel. We got just about almost everything: basketball, football, and also some pro wrestling videos. So definitely check those out, and I hope you guys enjoy the channel. So as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.